Welcome back to the channel. So I've updated my analysis on TSLY that I was doing a few months ago for the present day. And I finished the first scenario, so a little bit more work than I realized, but I finished the first scenario showing if you had invested in the fund all the way back in November of 2022 to now, where would you be? And it's not quite as bad as you think. This is if you invested in the top. So let's go right into the spreadsheet here. And I'm going to update every other scenario as well. So in scenario 1 here, this one goes all the way back to November of 2022. So this is assuming you would have bought at $20.04 when it first debuted. And this assumes a $10,000 investment. So the first dividend that TSLY paid was in January of 2023, which was almost $1. You would have gotten 499 shares. Now, TSLY took a big hit, obviously, right after it went public. It was around $14.46 in mid-January 2023. So you would have already been down from 10,000 to 7,700 and change. By February, it paid a 90-cent dividend. So you would have a $481 dividend payout. This column here in the italics is the dividend amount. This is the share count. Same thing you see here. Now, by late February to early March, we started to recover. So this assumes the dividends being reinvested. So you're taking a $498 dividend in January 23, reinvesting it. Same thing with February, 481, reinvesting. March, we were up to 506 because you're starting to have a little bit of a snowball to offset the decline in share price. So then you're at 506. And then this brings you up to 595 shares. But the fund is still dropping, so you're at $8,800. So you're still down 12%. And then by April, you're at an 83-cent dividend payout and $493 for a dividend amount. And then you have 628 shares. And then $9,500 in April. By May, we dropped again because we had that bad earnings quarter for Tesla. So the dividend dropped in half to 44 cents in May. The dividend payout was all the way to 276. But then you reinvest that, we're up to 648 shares. We're still down to 8,715. By June, we're at 80 cents. And then we're at a $521 dividend payout. Reinvest again. We're up to 680 shares. But now, because TSLY started to recover, so now we're in the black. We're at $11,155. And again, this is only scenario 1. I have 4 other scenarios I have to update, but I'm just covering scenario 1 in this video because this will run us about probably 10 minutes or so. By July, we had a whopping $1.06 dividend. So we were at $725 payout, 722 shares when you reinvest the dividend. And then we were at a $12,560.76. So that's approximately almost a 26% total return with the dividend reinvested. July, if we could have just pressed pause, we were very happy with where we were, including me. That's where we were back up to, the $18 per share price. If we could have just pressed pause there, we would have been awesome. But unfortunately, from there, it was downhill. So then in August, we had an 83-cent dividend, which was a $600 payout. Our share count keeps growing. So this is what Jay tells us. We've got to keep reinvesting to realize a total gain. And when we get to the end of this example, we'll see we're not down as far as you would think. We're still not quite in the black, but we're not down as far as we would be if we just took the cash dividend. There's another scenario in this one I actually need to come up with that I'll do in another video. So this was a $600 payout, 765 shares. And then we're down to $11,317. By September, we were at a 58-cent payout, $447, 795 shares. We came back a little bit to where we were at 11,719 if you round up. By October, you see the dividend yield is starting to fall as the price of the fund starts to collapse. So we got $458 in October based on the dividend payout here times the number of shares. Now we're up to 828 shares, but we're down to only $9,000. So we're about 10% in the hole. By November, and this is where I updated, because the second scenario, by November, we were up over here to 34% total return. This one, we were still down 10% from inception. But by November, with the 58-cent dividend payout, we were at 484. Now we're up to 870 shares, and we're slightly in the black. We're at 10,159. But then December came, we're at 60 cents, which went up a little bit. The fund price did run up a little bit more. So we go up to 915 shares. And then, of course, times the price at $11.98 at the end of the year had us in the black by almost 10%. But from there, it was downhill again. 56-cent payout in January, $509. Reinvest that. We're up to 965 shares. We are at down to 8,685. By February, we got our 40-cent dividend. This just happened last week. That's a $370 payout. Now we're up to 1,000 shares, and this is right before the split. So this is the last time this will apply before the split on the 26th. So we're at $9,235. So we're only down like 7.65%, which is not terrible. But after all this time, we're not quite in the black yet. With all the dividend reinvestment, of course. Now, in terms of total yield on cost, from the original share price of 2004, it's a 50% total dividend yield, which is fun. Looking back when I started covering this like a year ago, it really was a 50% payout. And if you look at the current share price of 916, we were at 110% based on, because we've fallen from $20 to 916. So that's 110% total payout. The total dollar dividend paid out is $10.08. So if we just took that every month, this is another scenario that I can do here really quick. So if we just took the dividend every month without any reinvesting, this would actually run us at, so we had 499 shares. So I'm going to do a column here times 499, and assuming we just take the dividend in cash. So each one is going to be times 499. So we'll literally take this one, copy it, paste it down, and then we'll just adjust the formula for each one. Actually, it adjusted there already. No, that's right, actually, because we had the same dividend. So here is what we're going to come up with. Would we actually be better reinvesting or just taking the dividend in cash? So by January and then February, we're going to sum up this column. So it's going to be sum C20 to C59. So C20 to C59, we've got $5,000. So this would be our original investment of 499 shares times the current price of, what did we say, $9.16. This is where we would be total. If you sum this one and this one, you're slightly ahead compared to sell D61, $9,235. You would be slightly ahead if you add the total dividend return in cash to your share price right now. You would still be down about almost 4%, but not terrible. So there you have it. There is from the fund inception to now, that's where you would be. Now let's check a couple of comments here. Oh, we got some regulars on here. Glad to see you all. Okay, let's see here. Wow, got a lot of you commenting. Pay the Piper's on. Hoffman is on. Welcome. Haven't seen you on a live stream in a while. He says, ladies. By the way, ladies, I have a ladies' corner in the Discord, so we need participation there. Was that? No, I don't know. Was anyone walking back here now? Oh, look at you all. It's not a dividend snowball. It's dividend diarrhea. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I don't think she wants to. She doesn't. I don't think she really likes my channel. I'm like the only like really financially savvy person in the family. So let's see here. Hello, Coach. Are you having John back? Who's John? He has a lot of. You mean Jay? Oh, come on, Hoffman. So I don't ignore you all. I read the comments towards the end because I like to get through. Well, I don't know, Hoffman. You're the detective. You're the one that figures everything out about everybody. So what's this here? Hey, you know, we've all done stuff in our past, right? Let's see here. Hey, Varden, I messaged you on Discord. You have to get back to me. Let's see. Checks out. He needs a being back. Those overdue. Yeah, what a crime, right? Oh, you all are into something that I haven't read about here. Let's see here. When Jay comes back on channel, we shall change our picture. Oh, come on, guys. You guys are mean. Jeez. I'm not a big fan of doxing people myself, but to each their own. Let's see. So basically, you loaned YieldMax all your money for a year to be at break even. Mike, I haven't seen you on a live stream in a long time. You said he lied. He said he was splitting at 5. He's doing a lot sooner. Where? I thought he said 10. Can you send that to me in the private message in Discord? I gotta look at that now. So buy in now. I don't know. A lot of you want to buy in before the reverse split. So to each their own. Anyway, hope you all like that. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and join the Discord. We're having a lot of fun there. I haven't forgotten about the live show. I am going to get that going very soon once I figure out this OBS. But anyway, thank you all again, and I will see you all. You know what? Oh wow, we got the original gang back on here. We got the OGs. Anyway, all right, you all. I do plan to be back today, so thank you all again. That's going to do it for now. See you all soon. Okay.